Hello friends, welcome to yet another video about learning coding in C#, .NET framework. And in today's video we're going to learn about methods. Today we will see what method is, how many types of method, and then why we use method with some example. Methods are nothing but a group of statements placed together under a single name, which is a collection of codes that we're going to use in a class. All programs have at least one method main. Methods always use parentheses. In previous example, we use write and read methods, which were the internal methods that did nothing, just invoked a write and read method. And in the screen you can see the reasons for using methods. We use method to eliminate duplicate. We can write a method once and we can use the same method, we can call the same method multiple times we want, instead of duplicating code in our program. And it also makes program manageable. Some codes needs to be separated because of complexity, so in that case we can use methods. There are void methods and return methods. Void method do nothing, just execute the code, whereas return method return a value. In this screen you can see there are two examples with the void header and double get area. In the void header it will execute whatever the code it has, and then in the return method it will return a value. Whatever get area value has, it will return that value, and we can use that one within our main program. Now we will see what is the difference between using private and public in a method. Wherever we use private method, it is used inside the class and it can be seen by class only, whereas the public can be accessed from anywhere in the project. And in this one, static belongs to this member and it can be used only in main. Now in this example, what we have done is like we have passed the parameters 1 and 2 within this method. Now this parameter we have passed becomes the local variables within this block of code. And now whoever call this method, the number method, must have to pass these two arguments. In this example we can see we have passed 20 or 30 in this int1 and 30 as an int2. So when we use this number method, we are passing 20 and 30, and this block of code will execute it with these two parameters. Now guys, let's see how to use these methods and private and public, and how to pass the parameters in a method. We will go to a simple example called the GPA calculator, where we will pass the points and credit, and based on the calculation we will display the GPA output. Now I'm creating a void method that will take an input and also call a return method. So in this void method we are taking credit and points as an user input, and now we will use another return method that will calculate our GPA and return to this void method. We can differentiate between void methods and return method by looking at the void and double. Void is just using the void method, and double, if we use any data type in our method, that means it will return something. And in this example we are passing credits and points to our return method. Now in this one we have returned class GPA to GPA calculation. Now we are calling those return methods in our GPA in void method. So for that one we will use the return method and we will pass the credits and points in that method where we calling the return method. Now guys, we have already know, like, we're using console everywhere in each of the line where we want to write or want to use read. I'm going to show you how to use a line of code, and we can eliminate that console.text in our every code of line. When we use this using static system.console, we can take console.word and then we can just type write or read instead of typing console.read or console.write line. Now you guys saw that we can just use write line and it will take as whatever we are providing to the code to write it. So in this case we are calling GPA calculation method passing credits and points. Now what it will do, it will go to the return method, it will calculate that class GPA, and whatever class GPA comes it will return to the GPA. So now we're going to call our methods in our main method. Our first method is calculate GPA, and we're not going to call GPA calculation because we have already called this one and calculate GPA. We don't want to display the calculation, we just want to display what is the GPA. Now again I'm going to show you one simple example. I'm going to print asterisk just to show you to call the void method. You will see like the red curly bracket, that error message, but once we use that method it will go away. You will see that. There we go. In this one, void method will just execute the code whatever inside that curly bracket is. So it will print the asterisk, GPA and asterisk. Now let's run our code. Now based on the code we have written, it is asking for enter credit, and in the first line we see like we have called display asterisk method, so it has printed asterisk at the top, and then after that we have called our calculate GPA, where in the first we have asked for the credit. So let's put the credit. Let's say our credit is 10 and the point is 20. So, and we got the GPA 2.0. Based on the calculation, we get the GPA 2.0, which is points divided by credit. Alright guys, we got our calculate result. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe. It will really motivate me. Thank you and see you in next video. Take care. Bye bye.